Yo, what is up everybody? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do my runs, and I will probably teach you how to do more stuff. First, I want to tell y'all what my settings are. I play on 72 Hz. I have 0 additional preds. I know this doesn't really matter, but I have regular custom resolution multiplier. And I know y'all are saying like, what does that do? How does that make you better? Well, if you use that bar and put the custom resolution multiplier to 500%, it lags your game and it kind of boosts you in preds. So I don't do that. Yeah, I don't use world scale. I'm just this tall. So I'm going to teach you how to do ground first. What you want to do with my ground tactic is basically you want to get your right arm and you want to kind of put it in a position like this. So have your arm all the way out, have your hand perpendicular to the ground so it's making like a right angle. Do you see that? You want it to do that, and you want to push forward like this in a straight line. And once you're done pushing forward, you push back to reset your arm in a very thin half circle motion. So it should look like that. And then with your left arm, it's going to be hard to see this one, so I will put the selfie right here. You want to kind of push back like that. You just want to push back really hard. And for standalone players, I'd flick your wrist a little bit because it does give you more distance. So yeah, flick your wrist if you need to. So the run should look like this. What you want to do with the left hand dominant run is you just want to push back with both hands. I know that sounds like so different than the other one, but what I do when I used to play on standalone, I actually was left hand dominant with like running on standalone. So you want to push back with both your hands like really hard. So it should, here, hold up. It should look something like this. So yeah, that's basically my left hand dominant run. Another thing for if you have one arm, running on ground is actually really easy with one arm sometimes because it's literally exactly how I explained it with two arms, but your left arm isn't doing anything. It's like if you only have a left arm, you just do the same thing with the half circle, or if your left hand is gone, it's just with the right hand. So it's like basically the same run but minus one arm. So it should look like this. I guess I'll teach y'all my double walls now because as y'all saw in the last video, if you did see my last video, I am a good double walls player. So yeah, I'll teach y'all some stuff. Elevator climbing, it's kind of easy. Here, let me do that. You want to grab onto it and you want to push with all your force, and you want to kind of flick your wrist too. So it should look something like this. That's basically how you do the regular elevator climbing. With the spider elevator climbing, it's basically elevator climbing but with both arms, and you want to grab onto it and you want to kind of go in a circular motion like that. Do you see that? And it should look like this. This is crab pinch climbing. I don't know if y'all have seen this, but a lot of people actually do this now. It used to be like really hard to pull off because nobody could do it. But I learned it pretty quickly. I think I learned it in like 2 days. But what you want to do, you want to get in the same kind of pinch climbing position, but you don't want to push up with both hands. You just want to push up with one hand. And you kind of want to just you want to start off slow. When you're starting crab pinch climbing, you want to start off really slow. You don't have to go super fast because that's not how you train. You start off slow and you get faster. So you just want to kind of do this, and once you've done it slowly, then you can get faster and faster. So it should look something like this. Oh yeah, I'll tell y'all my two signature slip slaps. My first technique is kind of similar to Pepsi D's slip slap. So what you want to do, when you've gotten to a slippery wall, you want to get up on the slippery wall, and you kind of want to smack off. You want to kind of hit slippery walls by kind of pushing up and out. So like kind of like that. And then with your left arm, you just want to smack it. You want to smack red walls. So it should look something like this. Then my second signature slip slap is honestly kind of cool if you want to do a bunch of tricks while you're running away from lava monkeys. It's kind of a similar position, but your left arm is doing something different. So your right arm is basically doing the same thing. It's pushing up and out, so it's kind of pushing out like that. But the different thing about your left arm is that you're making a slice movement with your left arm. So it should look like this. That one gets a lot more distance, and it's kind of easier to control. So yeah. So let's do some branches now. Where I usually start off in branches is right here. I jump onto this branch. I kind of swing off of that second branch and land on this branch. I jump off of this branch and land on this one. I go on this small branch, I kind of hit off the ramp, go over here. Sometimes I just might come down here and branch in Blender. This area right here is called Blender with all these branches, if y'all didn't know. But yeah, I kind of branch a lot over here. I use that lamp a lot. I actually use that lamp like all the time. I also use these two pillars that hold up this ramp. I think it's super useful. You can just kind of change your direction, and they're really big targets, so it's like easy to land on them. I also make sure to implement high branches into my branching route so that it's like easier to get away from the lava monkeys that are chasing you. So I mainly use these 3 trees right here for high branching. Then I go over here, and then I kind of go over here, and then I implement all my double walls. I don't really have a route. I mainly implement mostly everything. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. I hope y'all learned something. If I did a good job, please tell me. And if y'all want to learn more stuff, you can either comment, or you can, if I ever live stream, you can come in there and I'll teach you something. I will probably teach you something. So yeah, goodbye.